Hi everyone. I think we are live now. Hi everyone. This is Burair Ali Hussain from BrainStorming with Burair. BrainStorming with Burair is a platform where I invite people from all over the world, and they are usually experts, and they have done something extra. They have done something great in their life, and the purpose is to learn from them and to get educated from them. And today's guest is she's a very amazing, and she's what she do, she heal through energy. And today we will learn how you can heal yourself through energy, and how she is doing with energies and all those things, because I can understand it through, because I have learned Reiki. But we will learn through her what is this and how she is doing that. So, without any further ado, I invite Miss Nedi Safa.
Oh, thank you for pronouncing
Hello.
it exactly right. Hi, Burair. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank you
me.
for thank you. Because you have Iranian background, so that's why maybe that was the reason I have pronounced it very well.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So. I have read about you, and I have seen some of the videos, and that's why I have invited you. Uh, what is energy according to you? And before that, you should introduce yourself in your own way, because most of the things people do not know, and you can explain it very well in your
Okay.
own words. Yeah.
Okay. Now healing uses the energy that is everywhere, the energy of the universe, to balance out what might be unbalanced in you. And this works long distance. So over the phone or by Skype, I treat people in Hawaii or Sweden or Indonesia or Hong Kong, Africa, actually everywhere except Antarctica. I've treated people. And I'm not sending my own energy. I'm just asking the energy to balance out. And I've learned this. I started learning it with a kung fu master, and the energy of kung fu can also be done long distance. But now, my friend Elma Meyer has created an organization called Now Healing to teach it to everyone, because it's really quite easy to learn, and everyone can be a healer. If they don't want to do it professionally, they can help their family and their animals, even plants, because all matter is made of energy. Einstein told us that every solid thing is made of energy, and balancing the energy can help heal problems sometimes now. And I've met Reiki people who come to study Now Healing, and they say this is much quicker. Now, I know Reiki is good, and I know it does good, but Now
Yeah.
Healing means now. And there is instantly a help, and sometimes how much it helps is really surprising. So I invite people to give it a try.
Yeah, yeah, it's. I mean, no doubt. The way you have told me, it's like, because when I read the now energy, it gives me a message that it is quicker, and it is healthier than the Reiki. So I mean, I have also met another guy who is an expert in Tai Chi, and he was also telling about the energy thing and all those things. So
Mm-hmm.
kung fu and Tai Chi, I mean, I think they are quite a similar, but the strategies are, I mean, different all the way. So how, I mean, you have learned from kung fu master, or is it something very different from that, from kung fu or tai chi or maybe anything?
It used to be that only the advanced kung fu masters could learn to heal um, from a distance with energy. But this particular Kung Fu master named Cam Yuen, he's a grandmaster of praying mantis Kung Fu, started teaching it, to the public, to basically anyone who's interested. Your question was, how does it differ?
Yeah,
Was that your question?
yes. How is it different from kung fu, or I mean, someone who wants to learn, or you have also learned it. So you have learned kung fu first, and then this thing, or
No,
this
I
is
didn't.
quite.
No, I didn't have to do that. Um,
Yeah.
the principles are very simple. I think everybody has heard of prana or chi, and they've also heard of yin yang, of the balancing of the different elements in the universe. So Chinese medicine is actually based on balancing the the light and the dark, the male and the female. So learning how to get this all lined up for healing is the basis of now healing. Everybody within themselves has an energy core. It's in the spine. It's the same as the spine. It's in the middle of us. And if we use our intention, use our focus to connect with that, and to connect with the order of the universe, with the wholeness of the universe, in now healing, we call it align with wholeness, then a lot of things that are unbalanced can come into balance. Even in other areas of life that aren't healing, like your relationships or your finances, if something's just wrong, if you add that balance, you'd be surprised what helps. And the methods in now healing, Elma Meyer is the best teacher I've ever encountered. Just really makes it simple. Did that help?
Yeah, you answered it very in a brief manner, but I want to know about the thing that is energy, because people who are listening to this, on who will be listening after that, the recorded session, they want to know what is energy. I mean, when I talk about energy, they think that there may be a wire, or you like in Reiki, people used to do with a touch of their hand. I mean, they touch somebody's body
Uh,
and they heal someone with that. But
mhm,
I mean, there is another level in Reiki where people just uh, uh, heal other person without any touch, without any contact, physical contact.
mhm.
So I mean, how can we explain that without touching anyone, you can
Yeah.
heal someone, and you can align their energy? Because,
It's,
yeah, yes,
it's easier to demonstrate than it is to explain. Um, uh, the universe is made of energy, and every physical thing, all matter, is made of energy, and um, the body also has electrical systems. That's why electric shock. We feel electric
yeah,
shock as harm.
electromagnetic,
Yeah.
electromagnetic, yeah,
Um, so this is a very unusual thing that the universe balances out. If something goes negative here, something could flip positive there. In science, it's called quantum entanglement, that even an atom that changes direction, if one atom changes, I don't think they call it direction. I think they call it ionization. If it changes from negative to positive, one other somewhere in the universe has to balance and flip too. So there are actions at a distance. Things can happen without touching in the atomic level of the universe. Now, why this works with intention is just something you have to experience, because it's like one of those things like love or music that we don't have the scientific explanation uh, for yet. But your intention affects energy. Everybody that's listening, they probably know that their intention affects their energy. It's wonderful that you can affect the energy long distance, and it's not telling people to be happier or something like that. It's really aligning with the wholeness, the oneness, the order of the universe.
Yes. Okay.
Does that help?
I mean, yeah. um,
Okay.
I'm just doing this session just to make sure that people of Pakistan or people who live in my community, they can learn these things. They can educate themselves by, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, communicating with people like you, experts like you. So my next question will be again about your background. How do you learn this? And I mean, how? What are the things? I mean, I was talking to someone yesterday, and she said that something happened in her life. Some um, uh, um, kind of disease happened in her life, and she was changed because of that disease, and she started learning the meditation and all those things because of that. So what happened in your life that turned a normal person to you, the extraordinary one? Yeah.
Yes, I am a musician from birth. In 2003, to get help with a problem that medicine and surgery didn't help. I saw that there was a free demonstration of energy healing, and I thought, well, I'll go to a free demonstration, and it led me down a path of learning. And I think it's really the best form. The now healing has turned out to be the best form because of the genius of Elma Meyer, its founder. Um, so it's simple to learn, and the Now Healing channel on YouTube. I know you have a channel too on YouTube. Now Healing channel has lots of videos if you want to see what it's like to learn, and they also have courses. Um, you can also schedule a session with me privately. If you go to nowhealing.com and go to private sessions, I'll spend 25 minutes on the phone with you or on Skype. Um, so what I might have more experience in than most people is listening to my intuition to see what is not imbalanced, so I can bring it back into alignment. And just the more I experience, the more I understand. It's like a voice I wasn't listening to before, but I'm not hearing voices in my head. I'm feeling um, whether things feel whole and strong or whether they feel weak and need more strength or need more balance. That's what I'm doing. And once I find that, then I ask to align with wholeness. I made my hands like a prayer, but religion has nothing to do with so this is more mathematical almost.
Yeah, you have to align your nodes, align your, I mean, the nodes of your hands. I have read in different things like meditation and Reiki as well. These things does not
Oh,
relate to the
I don't have to.
yeah.
I don't have to use my hands. I was just gesturing. I
Okay,
was just
okay.
gesturing. Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
to use your hands.
So that's really amazing. That I mean, you use the word the feeling. I mean, you understand the feeling, and then you I mean diagnose the person that you have this problem, and then you align those energies with that. So feelings are so important, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
in our life. So how do you say that a person who is not feeling well can create is creating bad feelings, or is the external environment is creating the bad feelings in inside of the body of a person?
That's a really good question. We have a
Yeah.
lot more. We have a lot more control than we think, because the same thing could be different for different people. If you're a tall man, weighing 110 pounds is not a good thing. But if you're a short woman, you might want to be 110 pounds. That might just be perfect. So um, it's not just having a good outlook. It's being able to forget about your thinking and feel what might need help. Because what you're thinking may not be exactly where the energetic problem is. So I don't diagnose in the sense that a doctor would diagnose, because maybe a doctor says, oh, okay, you have asthma and you should take this medicine for asthma. It, I think everybody knows the word asthma, right?
Yeah.
For difficulty breathing. But I would feel that, okay, maybe it's a emotional problem. Maybe it's a relational problem, that the house that you live in, nobody lets you speak. For example, I'm just thinking of something like that. And so I'm kind of feeling what's going on, no matter where it is. And I've been doing this since 2003. And right away, I had some really amazing healings happen. Now, the healing doesn't always heal completely, but it always helps. So just a couple weeks after I learned it, I was on the email, and somebody from Mexico wrote, and this story makes me emotional. Her husband had been flying over the marijuana crops in Mexico, and somebody growing marijuana had shot the airplane. He was, and the bullet went in his head. And for 14 months now, he hadn't been able to move the left side of his body. And she wrote to me, and the next morning, she said he moved his left arm for the first time, and he tried to speak for the first time since the accident. And he didn't get up and walk, but it helped, and it was very moving for me. And I'm happy that I've been able to help everybody that's called, except for one person. I have to be honest, but she had a very, very strange request. So she said it felt good, but it didn't help. I think it was because her request was very strange. Okay, that's all I'm
Yeah.
going to say about that.
So, the diseases like cancer, or I mean, diseases like maybe the coronavirus can be healed through that.
There's
Through,
nothing that it hasn't had a positive effect on, in my experience. And there was a doctor in London that actually would send me the names of patients. I don't need the names actually, but he would send me the names of patients if their situation was very grave. And one time he sent me 8 names in a row, and there was cancer and there was all kinds of things. And I said, these people, the energy moved, but this last one on the list, it seems like he's ready to go, ready to leave. And the doctor wrote me back from London, medical doctor, and he said, yeah, this person's brother just died, and his cancer's progressing very quickly. It seems like he's really wants to be with his brother. So that was a very unusual situation. But I was happy that the doctor trusted me.
so, uh, so, so did he cured from that disease, from
Now
that situation? Yeah.
that person was ready to leave. He was ready. But the other 7 did better, and they had some very serious situations. So when you call me, or when you call Learn Now Healing, we're not making a specific promise that the cancer will be gone or the autism will be gone. By the way, I have a special audio on autism for anybody who knows someone with autism, or anybody who wants to tune up their brain. There's an audio that you can order at nowhealing.com and listen to. We're not promising a specific outcome, but things, as I said, it doesn't hurt. One friend calls it a very specific prayer, but that's how he thinks of it. It's it's more physics to me. It's more scientific or mathematical.
So it's really a great thing. So I'm sometimes I'm shocked and sometimes I'm stunned
Well,
listening
let me.
about the yes.
Is something bothering you? Let's do it.
No, I'm just I mean learning these things that how can heal someone through energy and how can understand someone's feelings and can align the body and mind and
Uh-huh.
can cure diseases like cancer. So
Yeah.
it's really an amazing thing, and
Yeah.
I would like to recommend you to people who wanted to heal. I always say that prevention is better than cure. So someone who
Absolutely.
wants everyone should consult people like you, so they can align their energy before anything bad happens. So my
Wonderful.
next question would, yeah. So my next question would be, according, can you tell me more about the Iranian background? How do you visit? Have you visited
I've only
Iran?
visited once. I've only visited once, and my mom didn't
Okay.
teach me Farsi. Uh, my,
Okay.
um, my mother is 91. I live here with her to help take care of her. A wonderful person. She came here as a Fulbright scholar in 1955, 56, in 1956. So she was one of the first women. She was the first woman from her town in Iran to get a college degree. And she came here to get her master's degree and would have gotten her doctorate degree in education if I hadn't come along and ruined it for her. So
Sure.
she's a very smart woman. And she gave me a Persian name, which means to call, like, come on over to Now Healing. And Safa is also a Persian name. It was my middle name, but it was her last name. And
Yeah.
uh,
I think Safa means the walk or the place of walk. I think it means like that. I'm not sure about that. So
does it have a
thank you.
meaning in Urdu?
Yeah, because Persian, Arabic, and Urdu, they have similar meanings.
Mm-hmm.
Nad. Nad means to call someone.
Oh,
It is used in Arabic as well, and we used to use these analogies in a quite a different way, but in Urdu as well, because Urdu is a language of it has a mixture of different languages like Sanskrit, uh, Persian, Arabic, and some other languages are amalgamated in Urdu. So people can understand Iranian language, Persian language, or Arabic language a little bit if they know Urdu very well. But there, because of the the technology and all those things, these things have been changed, and now people can not really understand Urdu, but all- other words have been amalgamated in real Urdu as well. Like the English has been changed, uh, not the British English is something different, uh, American English something different. So so many words in that. So thank you for your time. It was really an amazing session with
I
you.
don't. I
Uh,
don't know. I don't know any Urdu. Teach me to say hello or goodbye or something.
uh, in Urdu, we say "Kya hal hai?" Uh, how are you? Uh,
Kya
I
ha
mean,
hai?
kya, it's kya, it's hall, hai, and kya means how, and hall means how are you? I mean, in a simple line, "Kya hal hai" means how are you?
Kya hal hai? Kya hal hai?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not good at this. Kya hal hai?
Yeah.
Well, you sound like a very interesting person with all the things that you've studied and the Reiki level 3. Um,
Yeah.
so I I would like to, as a gift, do a session with you anytime. It'd be my gift.
Thank you for your for your gift. It would, because you have also asked about fourth dimension as well. Fourth dimension is something like, have you heard about Silva method?
Yes, yes, I have. I read a book on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Silva method, its fourth dimension is quite a similar to Silva method,
Mm-hmm.
because I have learned fourth dimension in Pakistan, and the person who taught me, and is also my mentor, is Dr. Moiz Hussain. Dr. Moiz Hussain has been working in Pakistan for almost 45 years or more, and he also do I mean, go all around the world to give workshops and lessons as well. So fourth dimension is his program, and
Mm-hmm.
it's quite a similar with Silva method, but he has added something more in that, like awakening sessions, or the self realization sessions,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a fire walk as well. There's a spoon bending session as well.
Mm-hmm.
There are different, amazing things that he has added in those things in
So you're
fourth
really,
dimension.
it
Yeah,
sounds like you're interested in anything that expands the mind, expands what it means to be human.
yeah,
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 wonderful.
yes. Because living in Pakistan, or living in a country where people think in a I mean in a narrow way, or it's something that uh, doesn't feed me well. So I
Mhm.
thought I should learn something extra, learn something that makes me feel that I can go wherever I want. So when I meditate, I feel that I can go wherever I want. I can go, to New York, or maybe to another planet. So it makes me free. It makes me healthy as well. So
Look at all the books behind you. There's got to be 100 books behind you.
no,
Oh,
it's a green screen. It's a green screen. I Yeah, I used but I have read some of the books, not so many, but some of the books. Um, uh, uh, Most of them are from Napoleon Hill. Mark Manson, and all those the famous authors. I have read some of the books. I'm quite a bookish person, and I
yeah,
believe
Mark
in that.
Manson is funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
I get a newsletter.
No, he has a perspective, a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
What I think what he says is very quite a similar thing that what mind sciences or Silva says, but he says in a different way. Like when he says the importance of the art of saying no.
Mm-hmm.
It is same that has been taught by mind sciences, that keep focus on one thing.
Right.
So if you focus on one thing, you are telling all other persons, all other people, that I'm not giving time to you, I'm not giving time to you, I'm just focusing on one thing. So he
Yeah.
has an own perspective, and I enjoyed his perspective as well. He's amazing person. Everyone who has done something good, or everyone who surface to the world as a celebrity or as a successful person, has something in his energy, in his body, or in his thinking. So I always
You said
search
a
out.
very important word. You said service. It
Yeah,
it it co- it completely matters what attitude you have. Are you giving
Yeah.
or are you taking?
Yeah.
So I read too, but if I feel too much achievement, that it doesn't attract me as much as someone who's giving something to the world, like your channel. I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah, that was the reason I didn't think about monetization. I didn't think about any any other thing. I just
Mhm.
started, and I have interviewed almost you are the 14th one, and some of them are pending as well. So all of the persons, all of the experts are directly or indirectly related to meditation, mind sciences, or
Mhm.
NLP, and all those things, all those people are related. So I have collected them in one channel, so everyone can connect with them, everyone can communicate with any one of them. It's like because I also like giving. Giving is something that when you give, it is not something that you have given to the universe and it will never return back.
Right.
It will return back in some of the in any good shape
Mhm.
every time. And I
Mhm.
have experienced it myself. Most of the time that things came back in a good manner. So that was a very good session with you. I talked
Thank
a
you.
lot,
Don't
and,
don't
and I, I
forget to
was
call for don't forget to
yeah.
call for Now Healing. Okay.
Yeah, I will schedule a call as well when I have a time. Maybe I'm not sure, but I will also. Sure. Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank you
much.
for your time.
Thank you for
So,
inviting.
yeah. What is your email? Sorry, the
It's
address of the Now Healing, so I can type.
nowhealing.com. Now
Yes.
Healing is one word. You put together now and healing. Nowhealing.com. And you'll
Okay.
see on there that you can buy books. You would like the books, or you can buy audios to listen to, or you can also get private, beautiful, or you can get private sessions with me.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you
I
for
hope to
your
talk to
time.
you soon, Blair.
Thank. So
Thank you.
thank you. So viewers, you have. I hope you have enjoyed the session, and you can contact with her. You can heal yourself, and you can make yourself a better person. So without any further delay, you should contact with Nedi through nowhealing.com. And I'm signing off, and I will come with another expert, with another episode. So till then, bye bye, Allah Hafiz.
Bye.